Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. It is Sunday, November 23rd, 2025. How you doing, Mad Hatter Nation? Welcome back to the Hat and Beard Show. As you guys know, it's Sunday, which means that we've got a pretty lax show for you guys today. Just kind of hanging out with y'all. We're going to be covering a couple quick stories. Obviously, last week we found out that, Sam Laporta was going to be out. For a few weeks. Right? He's just going to be on IR. He's just going to shut her down for a little bit. Going to be gone for 4 weeks. Oh, how the turntables turn. Lions' top offensive weapon unlikely to return this season after undergoing back surgery. This could be really, 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 really bad. Hopefully it's not too bad, but not much information on it. Just know. You just know, guys, Sam Laporta, we're not going to see him. It's going to be a heavy dose of Brock wrong for the rest of the year. Oh, lucky us, that 5,000-yard stealing that I predicted for Jared Goff. Whoop, right out the window. There it goes. And then we're going to take 5 things to watch for the Lions versus Giants. Our guy, Tim 20 Man, senior writer over at DetroitLions.com. He's got 5 things for us to watch. We'll quickly peruse that before we get into what you guys are all here for. And that is placing bets and doing a little DraftKings tooting around. Going to be taking your guys' chats, seeing what's going on over there at DraftKings. We'll dive into that once we get into it. There is a poll up in the chat in case you guys didn't notice. 1 like equals 1. Let's go Lions. So far, 7 of you have cast votes. 100% of you are saying, let's go. 0% of you are saying poo platter. And I'm ever so glad to hear you guys not being on the poo platter train. Looks like everybody's here hanging out. Thank God for Hat and Beard. Can listen to someone other than Woodward this morning. Trippy, I appreciate that, bro. That's super duper nice of you, man. What's up, Mr. Detroit City? Good to see you, bro. Rick C is here. Kane, One Pride, Clemson. Happy Sunday to you. Go Lions. Kane, is that Kane? Is that Kane, or is it a different Kane? Because if there's another Kane, that's absolutely wild, bro. Brandy's here, Jack's here. How you doing? Riley O'Brien's hanging out, you guys. All right, guys, keep up the great work. I appreciate it, Mr. Detroit City. Thank you, dude. You keep tuning in. You keep tuning in. I'll keep cranking it out. It's Kane. What up, Kane? Good to see you, bro. I figured it was you, man. I figured it was you, dude. But I just, wanted to make sure you coming in with a fresh new logo, fresh new Lions logo, and changed up your handle, dude. Looking all Dapper Dan, dude. You don't use FOP. You're a Dapper Dan man. All right, I'm a Dapper Dan man. I don't use FOP. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. Let's if you're new, do the things, buttons, like, share, comment, subscribe, stuff, buttons, stuff and buttons, and stuff and things, and let's just stuff.
If you can say the word good, guess what? It means you're still alive. It means you're still breathing. And if you're still breathing, well, then hell, you still got some fight left in you. So get up, dust off, reload, recalibrate, re-engage, and go out on the attack.
Hell yeah, Mr. Detroit City, stealing reps at the gym on a Sunday morning, then off to the sermon, then game time, brother. That is exactly the type of regiment we like to see. And Trippy, you still got the poo-poo numbers at the end of your handle. I don't know what's going on with that, dude. I noticed some of you guys got your numbers. Some of you guys are back to normal. Some of you guys are still rocking the U code. But YouTube's doing that YouTube thing. I noticed that YouTube took away my spinning football. When you like my video, it just thumbs up. It doesn't spinning football thing. And because I'm a human and humans recognize patterns, I've noticed that when YouTube, excuse me, guys, still a little stuffy. When YouTube gives me the football at the like button, I get subscribers on that video. But if it just goes to a like button YouTube, I don't get any subscribers on that video. It's one of them weird things, you know what I'm saying? Humans recognizing patterns. What other patterns are we recognizing? Oh, third verse, same as the first. Lions' top offensive weapon unlikely to return this season after undergoing back surgery. Yeah. Hi. When Hat and Boobs told me about this, I don't know. I don't understand it. I run a friggin' YouTube channel where I talk about Detroit Lions for at least an hour a day, okay? People in the outside world, I talk about the Lions. My guy at the bank, you know what I'm saying? Coworkers of mine, family, and the few friends that I have, I talk about the Lions, dude. It's what I do. And maybe it's because I keep my phone on, like, basically flip phone status where I don't have any notifications coming. I don't get any notifications. Hat and Boobs gets all of the notifications. She's just like, hey, yeah, just last night I don't even know if we'd finished eating dinner or not. But she's if it was before or after dinner, we don't phone at the dinner table. Okay, we're better than that. But she's like, oh, Sam Laporta, back surgery. And I was like, oh, he's done for the whole year, isn't he? And she's like, yep. And I'm like, how is it she be getting these notifications? So we've all known Laporta was going to be on IR, but the Detroit Lions might have lost one of their top offensive weapons for the season. Lions star tight end Sam Laporta, unlikely to return the season after undergoing back surgery, head coach Dan Campbell said during his news conference Friday. I think we would be fortunate to have a chance to get him back for the rest of the season. I think that's very, very slim. Now, the good news is the procedure went really well long term. The loss of Laporta is massive for the potent Lions offense. The 24-year-old was in the midst of another strong season with 40 catches and 489 yards and 3 touchdowns in 9 games. Very productive year. Does anybody know? I haven't been able to find all they did now. Look, I'll be honest. I pre-read this article. All they did was talk about his numbers. Do we know what kind of surgery Sam Laporta had? Because I'm very concerned. When some of you know this, when you get down into the back, when you start having surgeries on the back, this tends to lead to cascading failures for the rest of your body. You know what I'm saying? Shared my fantasy lineup on the community page. Need some good juju. Oh, no, Kane, please tell me you mean you need juju in like a joking term and that you don't need something out of juju. I can't put money on juju. Juju's a butthole. Juju Smith-Schuster's a butthole, dude. But I appreciate it. We'll check that out. Happy football Sunday. What's up, Mom? How you doing? My phone is on beard notifications only. Hell yeah, Mr. Tritsy. That's what's up. I heard surgery went well. Should be no issue for Laporta. Okay, so we're hearing that things aren't so bad. Hacked, so it's not on airplane mode. What's the community page? Oh, Trippy, you can go... You can go check. I'm guessing. Kane. What Kane means is that he shared it on a community post. Which, hang on here. I'm not sure. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure. Guys. It's hard for me to like do the YouTuber things. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard for me to like do the YouTube stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to like I don't know how to like do like Discord and like I'm not good at networking. You know how's that? I'm not good at networking. Where are you talking, Kane? Did you comment or something, bro? Do. All right, I can't find nothing. It's all good. When we get to it, we get to it, guys. When we get to it, we get to it. So, just making sure I wasn't missing a page you had on another. Oh, for sure. No, Trippy, dude. Look, let's just be real blunt with you guys. Y'all that are here are like absolutely on the ground level of anything. So y'all will be the first to know about any expansion of the brand, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I have tried once to dual stream over at Rumble, but I'm a Luddite, and I don't know how to dual stream that well. But we do plan on expanding eventually, and I do plan on getting like a Discord at some point. You know what I'm saying? So that we can be more connected and have these type of conversations off off camera. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Do you guys know exactly what kind of surgery Laporta had? Is it going to be catastrophic? Because my big concern is that, yeah, he's young, so he should be able to bounce back really well. But also at the same time, he's young, and I don't want to see a really young, bright star get snuffed out early on. Because back injuries can be a real fickle thing, dude. When you get down into the back, bro, you're talking major nerve network highways, dude. You're talking, it's more explorative than anything, really. You know, it's not like we really have an exact mapping of the back. Yeah, we know a lot more about it now, but I mean, if it was sphincter tightening, gotcha. That makes sense. I mean, he was kind of getting taken to the old Pound Town there a few times, Mr. Detroit City. You're not wrong, dude. He might need to get the old, we like things to be very tight butthole around here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm kind of hoping that it's nothing like posterior chain related or anything like real major. Maybe it was just like, look, you can either gamble. maybe what we're running into is the inverse of Kirby Joseph, where Kirby Joseph decided to test it out, give it a go, and now we're seeing that kind of bite him on the long term. Whereas Laporta could have been like, hey, man, you could rehab this and you might be able to come back, but you're going to have surgery in the off season. Or you could just have the surgery now and get the rehab out of the way and be ready to go come next year. You know what I'm saying? Like if then grandma wagon situation, we don't really know. You know what I'm saying? Herniated disc maybe. Oof, that would be really shitty. There are no public medical filings or detailed medical reports specifying the vertebrae involved, the pathology treated, or the operative technique used, and the term disclosed. Nothing. Damn, Trippy. My dude. Change your name to fucking Sherlock Holmes, bro. Golly, man. I like it. I appreciate it. Thank you, though, dude. That's what's up. That's up. See, because I'm not going to lie. I'm not surprised when she said it was surgery and he's done for the year. Like, I wasn't surprised per se, but at the same time, it's kind of like, well, why the, like, fog of war around it? Why was it just like all of a sudden back injury on IR and then like a week later, nah, he's just done. Surgery, done. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was it? Hopefully it wasn't. Zach Ertz coming back to Detroit. Zach Ertz. Trash, dude. I have a lot of tools that can scan public info pretty quickly. Oh, gotcha. For sure, Trippy. That's what's up. Comes home and Lane Kiffin. Yeah, Mr. Trey City, I did see you. I called Miss Cleo. She told, call me now for your free tarot read. Y'all remember Miss Cleo? Call me now for your free tarot read. No, Miss Cleo, dude. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Hey, that's what's up, Trippy. I appreciate it, dude. Yo, so Mr. Detroit City, I guess my question is Zach Ertz, are you saying, like, did he get cut? Is he roaming? Is he roaming the streets of Washington without a job right now? Is that what you're saying? Or are you just saying he's coming in next year to limp through another season as a second string boom-a-clot? Oh, gotcha. I do like your take, yo. You guys, the other day, Mr. Detroit City commented on a video, and I did like it, about talking about Lane Kiffin becoming the head coach of the Giants. I'm not against that. It makes the most amount of sense. Oh, he got cut. Gotcha, for sure. Well, then that makes the most amount of sense, doesn't it, Mr. Detroit City? Does he not fit the mold of what we're trying to do here? He's also a proven asset that can come in at a pretty cheap, discounted rate, probably just the vet minimum. Shit. Let him chase the ring here in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Bring it. I'm all for Zach Ertz, dude. I liked Zach Ertz, bro. I liked Zach Ertz back when he played in Philly, dude. You know what I'm saying? I was all about that life, dude. I was about that Zach Ertz life. I like tight ends, man. I'm a big fan. I think Gruden would be a perfect with Dart and Scatabo. Ooh, Trippy. I don't disagree with you. I got this feeling that the NFL is just, even though Gruden's going to win in court, I don't think Gruden's going to be able to be anointed head coach of an NFL team for quite a while. And personally, I think that as like on a cultural bias or basis, like the impact that John Gruden can have on young men with his type of mentality and his like hard-nosedness, doesn't it lend itself a little bit more to college football at this point? I just think John Gruden would be more fun in college football than at the NFL level right now. Again, there would be a lot of scuttlebutt, a lot of, John Gruden, you know what I'm saying? Though I'm not opposed to. I like John Gruden. I've always liked Chucky, dude. I'd love to see him. I was kind of hoping he'd get that special assistant or special assistant to a coordinator job or whatever it is, a consultant job with the Lions because he was in camp during preseason. He looked pretty good in the Lions gear, bro. Knock on wood if you're with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. I'm surprised Miss Cleo wasn't fundraising for Jamaica hurricane relief. Dude, is Miss Cleo even still alive, dude? Yeah, I haven't, honestly, guys, until you brought up Miss Cleo, I'd completely forgotten about, Miss Cleo, call me now for your free tarot reading. Let's go, you guys. So real quick though, speaking of Lions and Giants, 5 things to watch. Battle in the trenches. Key for Sunday will be Detroit containing the pass rushing dominance. Okay, now the Giants do have a pretty aggressive front four. Okay, they do got some guys up there that can roll, but I think our offensive line can handle it. Even though our been inconsistent at times up front along their offensive line, the season will need to establish a run better today than they did against the loss to Philly last week. And we talked about that the other day, how when the Lions win, we average 100 yards more on the ground than in a losing effort. It is all done one up front in the trenches. Number 2, hoo-hoo, hoo-hoo, oh boy, lucky us. We get to square off against Famous Jameis, oh boy. Giants rookie quarterback Jaxson Dart didn't clear concussion protocol this week and will not play today. That means the veteran Famous Jameis Winston will make his second straight start for New York. Lions defensive coordinator Calvin Shepard said this week they were preparing for both Winston and Dart and will have a good plan for both. Dart is a dynamic runner from a quarterback position, while Winston is famous and Jameis. Winston started his first game of the season last week for New York and was in a 27-20 loss to the Green Bay Packers and was 19 of 29 passing for 201 yards with an interception. Very famous. Jameis is very famous for those type of numbers right there. Number 3, third down offense. Yeah, we know that we got to be better on third down. Do better, John Morton. Be better. You just need to do better, be better, do better, be better. Bounce back for Goff. It was uncharacteristic performance for Philadelphia for quarterback Jared Goff, the NFL's leader in completion percentages heading into Week 11, completed just 14 to 37 pass attempts for a career-low 37.8% completion percentage. Goff missed several throws he usually makes. Well, it was windy. He is wearing gloves. And can someone, for the love of God, get Jared Goff a cup of coffee? My guy. Get him a cup, just a little sippy sip of coffee. Maybe the wind and cold was a factor, though Goff said after the game it really didn't matter. He now returns to the friendly confines of Ford Field with 70-degree temperature and 0 wind. Detroit has been the best in the NFL since October of 2022 at getting bounce-back performances following a loss. They'll need one from their veteran quarterback today. That is, yes, very true. Special teams, as to quote, I will always remember Dan Kneckel, old Coach Kneckel. Special teams has to be special. It's drilled into my head, and every time I think about special teams has to be special. Tell me more, Coach Kneckel. Detroit's been pretty good all year on special teams, particularly in the metrics and analytics they emphasize in terms of starting field position and other areas. But there's been a lack of explosive plays. Khalif Raymond seems to have left his high gear back in 2024. The Lions could use a spark on special teams today. And down the stretch run, Khalif Raymond is 38 punt return yards short of breaking Mel Gray's franchise record of 1,427. Can he put together a good return or get 2 to get the record at home today and give the team a spark? I did not realize that Khalif Raymond was that close to breaking Mel Gray's franchise record. If anything, I didn't realize that Khalif Raymond had been returning punts long enough for the Detroit Lions to break the record. If anything, you know what, I think of Lions punt returners, and this is just me, the first guy that comes to mind is Eddie Drummond. I don't know why, but I always think of Eddie Drummond when I think of punt returners. He's the guy that pops in my head the first one, and I was like, so when I read Khalif Raymond was about to break Mel Gray's franchise record, I was like, well, no shit. Here, I thought Eddie Drummond would have broke that a long time ago before Khalif Raymond. I didn't realize Raymond had been returning punts that much. But he has been pretty explosive. I mean, since he's come to Detroit, he has been one of the more dynamic punt returners in the NFL this season. A little bit sans outside of here, but he has been pretty good. I mean, electrifying at best and middling at worst, But this year has been a little bit down. We don't like to see that. Can we get a big punt return? Guys, can we get a big punt return, Mad Hatter Nation? Are we due for a Khalif Raymond big punt return? Oh, my gosh. Zaire Hakeem, dude. Yes, dude. Zaire Hakeem. Didn't we? He came from the Rams, right? Wasn't he the piece that the slot receiver we brought over from the Greatest Show on Turf that was supposed to be all that in a bag of potato chips? Goff needs to be Blue Chew pregame, dude. Get him a little Blue Chew. Lucky for Detroit. Dart is out. Jack, I agree, dude. I agree because I was kind of worried about the legs on Jaxson, Fart, and Dart taking advantage of us. Alligator Alcatraz down here. I like Ertz, always get him on my fantasy team, but he is getting older. Yeah, Mom, you're not wrong. He's not the youngest guy anymore. Oh, Miss Cleo's still in prison. That makes sense. Why we don't hear her calling. She's trying to call you now for some free tarot readings. You know what I'm saying? We should reunite Miss Cleo's fire and make an AI version. It wouldn't be that hard, dude. You could clone that voice pretty easily. 35 free points from those 5 picks. He's going to leave. Or going to heave. Yes, dude. So Jameis had a good game last week, right? Just the one turnover. Okay. Plus 200 yards in a not terrible effort, which means that we're due for Famous Jameis to throw 5 interceptions. Start Detroit's defense on fantasy. Yeah, we're going to make sure a Famous Jameis interception is one of our legs today, guys. He's going to be humping the post like J-Mo. Oh, man. Okay, so I was right about Zaire Hakeem. Goff launches a bomb downfield to J-Mo for 40-yard score. One pride. I'm here for it, Brandy. I am 100% here for that, and that's kind of one of the things we're going to look at is one of the – you guys know me. We have excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. We have what I call the Jameson Williams rule, which is if Jameson Williams over-under is at – or around 50 yards, you always take the over because J-Mo is the type of guy that can do that in one big, beautiful play. Jameson Williams can go house it 50 yards on one big, beautiful play. So let's go ahead and build us some parlays around the Detroit Lions. Wow, we are – holy crap. Guys, am I reading that right? Are we reading that right over here at DraftKings? Are we really 14-point favorites against the Giants? Holy crappers, fellas. I'm not mad about it. It's just like, Jingao. That going to have to be digging down in the building some parlays to be making some dollars off of that. Now, guys, quick disclaimer. Obviously, this is not a paid sponsorship. I don't receive any money from DraftKings. This is... I'm purely doing this out of hobby and habit. Okay, this is for funsies. I don't make money off, or I don't make an income off of this or nothing like that. And DraftKings doesn't pay me to gamble on their site. But if you look behind me over here, you will see a board with the number $360. That is because if you're new here, what we do is between the time of me getting monetized with Super Chats, which was shortly middle October, something like that, I'm donating all of our Super Chats as well as 30% of my weekly winnings on DraftKings to charity. The local food bank is doing a fundraiser through my church, and they're partnered with Meijer. For every dollar that I donate, Meyer donates 2, so a 2-to-1 match. And I have to get this money in by December 7th. So we are cutting right up on the edge. We're getting right up on the edge here, guys. Really hoping to hit a couple more times. Obviously, this weekend it'd be nice to hit a couple more. We'd like to get that number up about 500. When I add in super chats and offhand cash injections that a few people have given me, we're hovering a little over 400. So we would like to hit again. But just so you guys know, this isn't anything serious. This is just fun, and we do like to give back when we can and where we can, guys. Anybody in Florida hit me up for my Hard Rock? Yeah. Shout out, Mr. Trey City. If you guys are in, not financial advice. Yeah, I am not the one to give financial advice. If you guys are in Florida and you want to use the old Hard Rock Cafe, get after our guy, Mr. Detroit City. He's got a code for you to use where you guys can both benefit from it. I can't use his code because I'm here in Michigan and I'm just kind of a DraftKings loser. But do it up. Get after it. Get up. Get down. 911 is a joke in your town. I said get up. I said get down. 911 is a joke in your town. I'm not building no far. All right. Let's get in after the Lions, guys. Let's go ahead and let's build 3 parlays around the Lions. We'll build a simple shooter. We'll build a like a 5-legger, and then we'll build our stanky leg parlay. And then we'll maybe put some bets out on some other games. We'll just kind of look at it. Kane, my guy. Kane, if you're still here, dude, when we get to players, I need you to kind of let me know if there's anyone you're looking for so we can try and put some good vibes out on your fantasy team. We're going to go ahead and dive into this now, guys. Sorry, I had to mix up my coffee fee here, getting ourselves a little unsponsorship drink of some Big B. You all remember when Big B was called Beaners? So, smash over points for sure at 50. Mr. Detroit City. For us to hit 50, you're saying that the Giants are going to put up 10 points on our defense. You got the Giants going for at least 10. Because, we can smash 40, no problem. But we're putting a lot of emphasis on the Giants to put some points up against our very angry, very, very angry defense. 41-9. Lock it. Yeah, but see, the problem is there, bud, is that on DraftKings, the over is 50.5. So I'd have to take the under because we're still going to be half. They can kick field goals. All right. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think about that. It's that effing Launchpad McQuack in the background. Trippy Gypsy. Dude. Yes, sir. That is indeed Launchpad McQuack. Oh, gosh. Somewhere around here. I think it fell the other day when I was doing it, but I actually have a Darkwing Duck. But yes, that is Launchpad McQuack. Holy shit, bro. Damn, brother. Nicely done, dude. Legit. Damn. I will be here for the duration. Montgomery is the guy. I need to get some points. All right, dude. Well, we will. I don't know how heavy we're going to lean into Monty, but I'm feeling a heavy run game. I'm feeling a Gibbs. I'm feeling a Monty. I'm feeling an Amon-Ra touchdown scenario today for sure. Damn, Trippy. Yo. Fucking damn, bro. Damn. Yeah, dude. I'm glad. So y'all, all right, y'all know Launchpad McQuack, dude? DuckTales? Hell yeah, dude. Oh, I love that show, dude. I love that show. DuckTales. Woo, I'm trying to remember the lyrics. I'm trying to remember the exact lyrics. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery, or rewrite history. DuckTales, woo, DuckTales. Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's I got this jukebox brain, dude. I call it jukebox brain, where just like songs just hop up into my fucking brain, dude. Legit, it's bad. Now it's gonna be stuck in there. Yeah, you're welcome, dude. You are welcome, bro. Might solve a mystery, or rewrite history. DuckTales, woo, DuckTales. I don't see the defense paying attention to the tight end position. Oh, you guys are on some Brock Wright shit? Oh, and I knew that's how that was going to go. Damn it, Kane. I was on some Brock Wright shit too, bro. I had that same thought, brother. I had that same thought, dude. I was like, yo, Brock Wright's going to get a sneaky touchdown. And I knew it. I knew as soon as I said it that Mr. Detroit City was going to be like, fuck no. He was going to be like, fuck you to the moon, dude. There's no fucking way. Dan Skipper TD. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can. I don't think that Skipper's listed. DuckTales. Woo. Actually, y'all, didn't Ross Dwelly play for the Giants? No, he played for San Francisco. That's what I was thinking. He played for San Fran. Gotcha. Sometimes it's easier if I just use my phone. Interesting. All right. Why did I think he played for the Giants? He's never been a member of the Giants. All right. My bad. I guess I was thinking 49ers. You see where my head was at, though? I was like, yo, Ross Smelly Dwelly going to get a touchdown against his former team. So let's go ahead and throw some touchdowns on here. Let's go ahead. God damn it. We put it out in the universe, and now that we put it out there, I can't take it back. I have to. It's got to be this. It is the way. It is the way. He says, I'm out. I want to see Gibbs in that end zone a couple of times today. He's got a record to break. Yeah, I think Gibbs actually gets... I actually think Gibbs gets 3 touchdowns, dude. I actually think Gibbs gets 3 touchdowns. Oh. No, I'm fucking doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it because... Yo, I'm doing it for my daughter. I'm doing it. And if you catch that reference, we are big friends. If you guys caught that, yo, I'm doing it for my daughter, then we are big friends. Kane says, don't mind my picks. I'm kind of retarded. It's okay, dude. I'm kind of retarded too. But see, the problem, this is the problem. This is where my brain gets monkey fucked, yo. You're not alone, Kane. I put the tism and patriotism. Hell yeah. Doing it well. Hell yeah. I'm doing it well. So that if I was a big time influencer, this would probably get me canceled. But yeah, I watch Sam Hyde. That's where I got that. Yo, I'm doing it for my daughter. It's from the Dollar Podcast or whatever. Breaking news, Lions and Actives have came out. All right, Detroit Sports Talk. What's up, brother? Dude, good to see you, my guy. My foot is cramping like a motherfucker. Holy shit. Okay, sorry. I had a wicked cramp in my foot. That was wild as hell. It's my first full show this week. Glad I caught it. Rick, I'm glad you did too, man. I know this week was kind of up and down, and next week's going to be a little bit different by one day. Well, we're not going to do our Sunday pregame show because the Lions don't play next Sunday. But Thursday, obviously, is Thanksgiving. There will be a show. But we'll be starting a little bit later because Hat and Boobs and I got to go to church, and church runs until like 10 o'clock. So we're going to be a little bit later of a start on Thursday. I want J-Mo to have at least 2 touchdowns. Well, Mom, I want a gold-plated toilet. And will people stop watching this over at DraftKings because Brock Wright was plus 240. Now he's plus 235. You bunch of buttholes. Oy vey. Oy vey. See, that's not that bad. And what I was saying originally was the problem here is that the minute that I don't put Brock Wright on a touchdown parlay, that's going to be the touchdown that I miss on this parlay. So I have to do it. I have to do it. It has to be done. So, Mr. Detroit or Detroit Sports Talk, is there anybody crazy that is out? One of the best bets will buy that toilet, put it in the air for you. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, guys. Do 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 dun 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 dun. All right. Oh, Anthony Fursker got elevated to the roster, huh? Good for Anthony Fursker. Why don't I just look up injury report? What am I doing? Why am I doing this all backwards? Go put all your money on J-Mo 2 touchdown combo with Brock Wright, tight end. End up homeless. Yeah, no shit, dude. I moved to California to put my money on that. Hey, that's fair, man. It's a $5 parlay. If I end up homeless in Detroit, J-Mo will pass out turkeys and hundreds to me. This is way. It is the way. This is the way. Yeah, let's just do this. All right. Arnold out. Frazier out. Davenport out. Joseph out. Pascal out. Frazier out. So does this mean that Josh Pascal, isn't this the end of his window? Lions inactives are Kirby Terrian, Quentin Jefferson, Craig Reynolds, Nick Whiteside, Mekhi Wingu. Ah, that sucks about Whiteside being down. That sucks, dude. I like Whiteside. Correct me if I'm wrong though, but isn't this the end of Josh Pascal now? Isn't this the end of his window to return? Craig Reynolds is Craig just a healthy scratch more or less now, or is he actually dinged up? Yeah, Craig Reynolds must be a healthy scratch because he's not listed on the injury report. Wonder what's going on there. DJ Reed is playing. Oh, no shit. Wow. Reed is a go, huh? Reed is a go, huh? Dude, shout out Detroit Sports Talk. My guy, breaking news. DJ Reed is a go. Where are we in images? Yeah, dude. Activated from IR. Let's go. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah, boy. Let's fucking go. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we're talking about, fellas. I want to talk about, boom. Gonna lock this in real quick. There's our touchdown parlay. Yeah, I'm happy about that. Dude, Detroit Sports Talk. Oh, Pascal's got till the 27th. Thanks, Trippy. I was wondering, dude. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I could give two toots less about Josh Pascal at this point, dude. Nobody but TA works with me. Fair. Activated Dorsey, DJ Reed from reserve, both removed from the game. Status report. Dude, I'm glad. Like, Khalil Dorsey, I could take it or leave it, but DJ Reed, that's awesome. Late getting in, about to let's do this. Jeff, what's up, brother? Jeff Ginnard's here. How you doing, man? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Is there a parlay for interceptions? Yes, Kane, there is. And we will build that now. We will go Lions win. We will go, let's go Montgomery touchdown. Let's go passing props. Let's go I just like to minimize this so I can scroll. All right, where is he? Jameis Winston, interceptions thrown over, under. Oh, we're going to go over half interception. Yes, please. All day, every day. Let's go Jared Goff, passing yards. Jared Goff easily eclipses 200 passing yards. Jared Goff over 200. Receiving props. Amon-Ra St. Breeze. Does Brown bounce back, you guys? Now, Hat and Boobs thinks that Brown's bouncing back. And I'm inclined to agree with her. Let's take a look at the Jamison Williams receiving yards. 62. Don't like that. Amon-Ra at 78. I kind of like that, but we're going to go a little bit cheap on that. We're going to go Amon-Ra. If it's over under 78, we're going to go hit him at, let's go 60. Let's go 60, right? Just to keep it simple, stupid. Let's get down to Jameson Williams. Let's go 40. Keep it simple, stupid. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's get into the rushing props. Now, I think Monty is going to crush 50 rushing yards, but let's go ahead and pile that in with rushing receiving yards because I feel like that is a nice little hack that we can do. All right, rushing, receiving yards, rushing, receiving, bam, rushing, receiving, Jamo, and Monty. We're going to take Monty at 50 rushing, receiving, combined yards, and then we're going to take Jahmyr Gibbs at, we're going to go ahead and put him at 80 rushing, receiving. Obviously, this is only a plus 800, but we're not trying to be all that aggressive. This is an 8-leg parlay all of a sudden. Well, shit. Let's just build us a stanky leg parlay. Aiden Hutchinson. What's his over under? They don't have it listed. Shit. All right. Can I pick sacks for our boy? Jack Campbell assists. Jack Campbell tackle and assists. Oof. All right. Does Hutch get a sack, guys? St. Brown has a bone bruise on his wrist over on JMO and St. Drops. St. probably spent the whole week on the jugs machine. I hope so. What's up, Jody? Good morning. How you doing? Khalil Dorsey's better than Jeff Okuda. Yeah, I'll drink to that one right there, dude. Detroit Sports Talk. That's a fucking sick burn, brother. That's a sick burn. That's, yeah. Woohoo. That's a, yeah. That's, damn. Hutch is due for multiple sacks at home. Okay. 2 sacks. We call this the stanky leg parlay. What more do we guys want to add? Monty touchdown. Goff 200 yards. Should we throw in some receiving touchdowns, guys? If we're going to make this the stanky legger? Do we just throw all of the touchdowns that we picked earlier on this and call it stanky leg and then just move? Hutch has to get a sack one day. He does. Yeah. Can't do forced fumbles, unfortunately, but yeah, Trippy, I actually do think Amik is due for a nice little punch out. More than likely spent the week on podcast talking about the jugs machine. Talking about the jugs machine that slighted him and how he hated that jugs machine. That's awesome. All right, guys. Well, then do me this. I already know the answer. I already know this answer. I had a dream about Hutch sack every week for weeks. It's getting old. He's got to be able to beat a backup tackle, unlike last week. He goes for Hutch Jamo, everyone who is paid, period. All right. Shout out to the Detroit Pistons on a 12-game winning streak. See, Detroit Sports Talk, now here's the thing, dude. I'm going to remember that, and I'm going to place a bet on the Pistons to win, and then they're going to lose. That's how that's going to happen, dude. But shout out the Pistons, dude. Detroit sports is like actually legit on fire. All right, guys. I will add 2 more legs. I will add Jared Goff touchdowns if I can, but I need to know. I need one more passing prop or one more touchdown prop. Should I put the Brock Wright touchdown on the stanky leg, or should I go with a JMO touchdown on stanky leg? Or do I go Detroit's defense? Give them Wings some love too. The Wings, yeah. So the Red Wings are. Do I understand it correctly? They're kind of having a little bit of a youth movement. Isn't that what you guys were saying the other day? They're kind of getting their young guys some exposure now. Oh yeah, this is gonna be the stanky legger. Oh yes, definitely, Mr. Detroit Sports Talk. We always throw that disclaimer out there: never bet more than you can afford if you're gonna bet. I don't advocate people to bet, dude. It's dumb. You are infinitely better taking your money that you're gonna gamble with and just buying into the S&P 500. Damn, 5 or 6 players under 21. The fucking college team, dude. Hell yeah, good on them. Full send. Send it like this. Detroit City, just send it. 11 legs. All right. My man says full send. All right, boom. I'm not mad about it. Let's see what my bets are. I think I got just the 2 out. All right. All right. Let's put a couple more dollars on some other games. I don't really feel like blowing my load on on this Lions game, to be honest with you guys. If it feels cash advance for a 4 p.m. game. Yeah. No. Don't ever cash advance, guys. Don't ever cash advance. Don't ever payday loans. Oh, my God. Oh. God help the people that bet on WWE matches. Dude, so strangely enough, I worked for a company years ago, and one of the women that was the HR manager, she beforehand in the mid-90s was actually a writer for the WWE. Or I guess it was just I think it was the WWF at that time. But yeah, she was telling me how she was actually a writer for them and shit. And I was like, that's interesting. Stafford and Baker going to sling it, huh? Need that not financial advice disclaimer in your bio before you blow up and get sued. Trippy, you want me to go full like Caleb Hammer on it? Get all squeaky voiced and tell people that this is not financial advice. It's not financial advice, but look, if someone were I got a new phone yesterday, okay? Hat and boobs, I went to the store and got a new phone. Or maybe we did it Friday. And while we were sitting in T-Mobile, the fucking guy was sitting there, one of the workers, and he was like, oh, I could get this 90-inch TV for $1,500. And they were like, why would you do that? And he's like, well, then I could move my 70-inch into this room and my 80-inch I could give to my brother, and this one I could do that. And I was just like, Bitcoin is hovering at or around 100K. You should buy into that. Also, the S&P 500 seemed like close to 14% on returns last year. You should just take that money and instead of buying a fucking stupid TV, just make your money work for you. This is not financial advice, but it's just what I would tell people. Thibodeau's out. No shit. All right. It looked like he was going to be a little dinged up. Jaxson Dart's out. Man, hey, Detroit Sports, I like this, dude. I like how you did that, bro. I like how you did that, dude. That is slick, dude. That is slick. We're just going to go ahead and pin your message, dude. Check that out. I like that, dude. Hell yeah. I like that, Detroit Sports Talk. Thank you, bro. That is awesome, dude. That is sick, dude. I hope it's okay that I pinned your comment, bro. That's sick, dude. I really like that. Thank you for doing that, dude. That's really cool, man. That's an MVP move right there, brother. Legit. That's a fucking cool move on your part, bro. That's fucking cool. Thank you. That is dope, dude. All right, so let's take a little look at some other games. Let's fade off of the Lions game for a minute here. What was the other game I wanted to look at? Oh, yeah. Sunday night's going to be a good game. Oh, yeah. We're going to look at that game. We're gonna look at the Sunday night game here in a second. I don't care if you pin my comment. I'm trying to help you out. Thank you, dude. Cool. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you being cool with that, man. Thank you, dude. It really does. It helps me out a shitload, bro. That helps me out a lot, actually, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of feel a little professional right now. Feeling a little brush that dirt off my shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, dude. That is super awesome of you to do, brother. That is like I said, legit MVP move right there, bro. MVP move. Slop. It's just slop, guys. It's just slop everywhere. The 1 o'clock games, other than the Lions game, is all just slop. Shit. Do we know? Let's see. Last week was CBS, so Fox should have the 4 o'clock game today, right? Excuse me. Which would probably be the Eagles and Cowboys. Gross. Let's get after it. Let's put some money on the Cowboys. Who's winning the Vikings-Packers game? It's going to end in a tie, Jody. It's going to end in a 0-0 tie because both of those teams are turd sandwiches. I am going to take Dallas to win. And I think that CeeDee Lamb scores a touchdown. And I think that Dak throws for 200 yards. Ta-da! What do you guys think of that one? Yeah, dude, legit, I will agree with Kane on that one, dude. I ain't trying to just sit here and glaze you all morning, Detroit Sports Talk, but your picture is pretty freaking dope, dude. I like that. As you can tell, I like red and blue contrast, kind of a color palette that we use here on the channel regularly, but that is actually really cool. That is really cool. Do a sack parlay in this game? Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. I can do that. Mr. Detroit City? Yes. Okay. Oh, you're talking across a bunch of games. Oh, okay. Okay. I see you, Mr. Detroit City. I see you. And that's what we will do. Let's go ahead and okay. So I need to turn off parlay. I need to get out of same game parlay. I need to come over here. Do we like anyone to get sacks in the Eagles game? I like that idea. Lots of backup QBs playing, talking dogs like Bosa across the league. Yeah, dude, I like where your head's at with this, dude. Speaking of, has anyone watched the series on Netflix? Started on Thursday, and it is excellent. Shout out, Jody. But no, I have not watched it. I don't have Netflix. I canceled my Netflix subscription after the Cuties debacle. I was like, this is weird. No hard feelings. It's all love. I love to support you. This is my favorite YouTube channel by far. No question. Damn, dude. Bro. That's very nice of you to say, man. That's awesome, dude. I appreciate that, dude. I'm not even my own favorite YouTuber. I appreciate that, though, dude. Thank you, man. That's why I like you guys, dude. Y'all are like just some real ass motherfuckers, dude. I like this shit. I like it. Do we want to pick a sack? Let's do 1 o'clock game sacks. Let's do 1 o'clock game sacks because I don't want to sit here with my dick in my hand getting all nervous. Glaze on glaze today. Y'all are cute. Aw, thanks, Trippy. Y'all are funny, man. Oh, y'all get me going, dude. Oh, shit. All right, here we go. Hutch with a sack, and then let's get out of this game. All right, I like this idea, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I like this idea, dude. I like it a lot. Parsons with a sack, you guys say? Do we like Parsons to grab a sack, y'all? To grab JJ's sack? Or do we like Rashawn Gary more so? I like Parsons to grab the sack. I feel like he's just it. Micah Parsons is legit, dude. Micah Parsons is a legit fucking terror, dude. Damn it, the Raiders play at 4:00. People glaze each other. Most other Lions channels, people fight each other and act like they have supreme ball knowledge and bicker at each other. Yeah, dude, you're right, though, Mr. Trey City. They do, and they're a bunch of clowns, bro. Like, I know what I know, and I don't know what I don't know, and I know that I don't know a lot. But the things that I know, and I'll have, you guys have seen me. Sometimes I'll, you caught that, Jody? You caught that, huh? I told you, man. I told you, jukebox brain, dude. Holy shit. I stopped as soon as I realized what I was doing. Oh, it gets just stuck in my head. I think it helps we humble calling ourselves retarded and tism. It's true though, dude. Look, dude. I'm pretty retarded, all right? Like I barely made it through public school. I ain't got no college degree, man. I just stumbling, bumbling, fumbling my way through life, man. You guys are here, so it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all chill. It's all chill. Gosh, you're going to make me have to go into the 4:00 games to finish off this parlay sack to get any good guys, huh? I do. All right. Let's go ahead and let's get into the 4:00 games. Have you heard the Lindsey Sterling cover of that song? Others fight about stealing each other's color, font, blah, blah, blah. Dude, man, people are so petty, dude. They're just petty buttholes, dude. That's all they are, man. Like, okay, if you want, I could sit here and tell you that, like, all right. So if you look around the color around my frame here, like the outside color, that is Tim Pool inspired. I say bonga bonga frig off because that is Critical Drinker inspired when he goes, anyway, that's all I've got for today. Go away now. And then I got the frig off thing, or bonga bonga from Ocean Liner Designs when they talked about the RMS Dreadnought, like, or HMS Dreadnought. It's all. I think everybody is ultimately influenced by somebody in some capacity, and I don't, like, unless you're directly ripping people off. Like, if I came out here and I was just like, Dan Campbell is the greatest coach to ever coach in Detroit. Change my mind. You know what I'm saying? Or like if I was just like, make sure you subscribe to the Hat and Beard Show because it's the largest, fast growing Detroit Lions content creation station in America. All right, make sure to like and subscribe and use my code Ben20 for 20% off. You know what I'm saying? Like, to an extent, everyone's kind of influenced by somebody else. It's just like fucking own it. You know what I mean? Like, just fucking own it. Shit, man. No shit in London with Michael Crawford and Sarah Brightman. Damn, Jody, that's what's up. Trippy, you seen Lindsey Sterling at the Electric Forest in 2015 or 16? Random spot in the woods and 30 people. One of the best shows I've seen. Dude, that girl can play her ass off on the violin, can't she, dude? That's crazy, dude, that you know who Lindsey Sterling is, yo. She's crazy talented. Crazy fucking talented, dude. You talk about being retarded. I'm feeling a brain damaged baby through a feeding tube. Not offended. Just had to point out one time. I feel you, Rick, dude. I'm sorry, bro. It's not personal. You know what I'm saying? She gets into it. Was in the crowd playing. See, and that's like what I like about that Lindsey Sterling chick is she legit like puts on a show. Like she's like entertaining as hell. You know what I'm saying? DJ Reed warming up on Twitter. No shit, dude. Oh, Reed about to have himself a day. I can't lie. The best performances I've ever seen was John Mayer. I believe it, though, Mr. Detroit City. I believe it, dude, because there's certain people like John Mayer who you look at him and you're just like, dude, that guy is like an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? Like, nowadays, there are very few entertainers, like very skilled individuals. You have people who are super talented in one asset or facet of entertaining, but like, do you see guys like Dick Van Dyke anymore who can sing, dance, and act? You know what I'm saying? Like the triple threat entertainer like really doesn't exist to that degree anymore. You know, and besides, most people, they can auto-tune them, they can do all kinds of stuff, you know, but like the days of like a triple threat entertainer, I feel like are long since gone, or they are just like so just not emphasized on having such a dynamic entertainer that they want you to be super hyper focused on one thing. He plays guitar with Grateful Dead half the time. I thought that, dude, I thought that's what it was, dude. I'm not bothered by it. Just happened to be doing that at the exact moment. Fair. All right, fair enough, Rick. See, I'm glad you're not offended by it, brother. I mean, I think you guys know that I do say some offensive shit periodically around here, you know. And it's not like necessarily a jab at you personally, unless I'm like, hey, like, okay, check this out. A guy that I work with, dude, whenever he introduces me to new people, he's like, hey, so this is Hat and Beard, all right? Now, there's going to come a time when he's going to be yelling at you, but unless he's directly saying, hey, John, fuck you, he's not yelling at you. You're just in his line of fire. He's not yelling at you. You're just in the direction of the sound that is coming out of his face. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not at you, but you might be in the way of my line of fire. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I thought, Mr. Tracy. I thought he played with the Grateful Dead, dude. That's what John and Dead and Company was better than I thought it would be at first. No shit. Low key is really good this season. Dude, Detroit Sports Talk, you know how much better we would be? Ugh. Damn, boys. You know how much better it would be if we had Kirby. Oh, that was not too. Oh, no, that one's way worse. That one's way worse. If we had Kirby Joseph. Safe spaces over there. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Like, you know, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can be respectful. There are certain things that I'll be respectful of. You know what I'm saying? But, like, at the same time, yeah, you know, you got to have a little bit of callous on you. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of a bumbling, stumbling motherfucking idiot. And Garrett. Yeah, a cup of coffee. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Get us a cup of coffee, a 4-game parlay right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we like that one. Yeah, cup of coffee. Yeah, oh, yeah. Heard Kirby could play by Thanksgiving. I don't know if it's true or not. We're going to hope. Dude. I want Kirby to be back, dude. Kirby Joseph is one of my favorite players in all of football, dude. I think he's the best defensive player we have. I really do. He's better than Hutch. He's better than Jack. He does more. He's more impactful to the game, and he has bigger moments. Personally, I think Kirby Joseph is the best defensive player. Coffee is a conspiracy. No shit. Or lots of shit. Oh! All right, let's put this $5 wager down on this four pick parlay. Why is it only... Oh, doop. Yep. All right, cool. 5 will make us 25. Boom. I like it. All right, I think that's going to be it for today, boys. I don't feel like blowing my bankroll. And I feel like we're going to start reaching. Not to mention, I'm going to save a couple dollary dues to put down. You know what? Do you guys want to build a quick late night parlay? We'll just build a quick late nighter. BB32 does more hat. Okay. He does more. but does he do it at the same level that Kirby Joseph does? Does that make sense? Like, for me, I am very skewed by Kirby Joseph's statistical matchup, and that is the only person that has had as many interceptions in the same amount of time of career as Kirby Joseph is the Hall of Famer Ed Reed. You know what I'm saying? Which is why the other day I made the comparison of, will Kirby Joseph bounce back from this injury, and will he continue on and be Ed Reed, or will this injury be the ultimate downfall of Kirby Joseph and he becomes Bob Sanders? You know what I'm saying? Both very talented players in their own right, just one was able to, and one was able to for a little bit of time. Does that make sense? BB can line up in the box. Kirby can't. Agreed. Kirby gets the flashy play, it's fair. He has more highlight reels. That's true. Kirby impacts the game more with less. Okay, that's fair. And I love BB. I'm a big BB fan because I like the way he plays ball. But allowed to just sit back at the top of the tree and hawk. He could. Fair. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. You're fair on that, dude. And that's where a lot of Kirby's takeaways come from, is that he's just he's just roaming. He's just back there lurking, dude. He's just back there just waiting for passes. And let's be honest, Kirby Joseph does have a mild advantage over a lot of other defensive backs, where most defensive backs, when you see him catch the ball, you go, that's why you play defensive back. But Kirby Joseph originally played wide receiver in college, so he has better hands than most defensive backs, as well as I think he understands. I think he has a little bit of a better read on wide receivers' body language. Personally, I think he can tell a little bit more when things are going away, or it's just natural instinct. You know, it could be. I do think that Kirby Joseph is a major. I mean, he is my. I still think Kirby Joseph is the most important player on defense. There were a couple of INT opportunities in both the Vikings and Eagles game that Kirby would have gotten. Different outcome in both games. Possible. I saw Twitter Jack Campbell is being compared to Ray Lewis. No shit. See, Detroit Sports Talk? And here I thought I was wild when I kept telling people that Jack Campbell's going to be the next Brian Urlacher, dude. Rodrigo making his debut! Let's go! Oh, our defense is about to be fucking lit, boys. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Jack wasn't involved in a bad crime. Yeah, dude. Ain't that the truth, bro? Ain't that the truth, dude? Yeah. So far, Jack Campbell has no criminal record. He didn't make somebody disappear there. You know what they're saying? All right, guys. So that's you know what? Let's just no. We're gonna fade it. We're gonna fade it. Now we're gonna fade it. We're going to fade it because I don't want to stress out. We're going to fade it because I don't want to stress out. We're going to sit with the bets that we've made today. I think we made, three couple games? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, yeah, we made 4. Yeah. 1, 2. Yeah, I like this where we're at right now. We're just going to let it ride with this one. I hope our Lions parlays hit, but yeah, we can shit in one hand and wish in the other, see which fills up faster. This is called bankroll management, boys. This is how you gamble responsibly. I have to practice what I preach, right? Rodrigo is huge. Yeah, dude. Number 44, grab a sack. That is a very possibility. I don't know. I don't think I can pet. I didn't see him on the sack list. But I do think that Rodrigo comes back and makes a couple of nice splash tackles, dude. I think he's going to make a good plays. How good is the Giants O-line? I have no clue. Not very. Oh, Rick C. Rodrigo is probably why Reynolds is inactive. Hey, all right, dude. I see where your head's at. Yeah, got to make room for somebody. Because I was a little confused by that Craig Reynolds being out, too. I was like, he's not on the injury report. Is he a healthy scratch? Roster moves. That's what it is. Makes sense. Yeah, dude, the Giants O-line is Bush League at best. They are not good. So we need our defense to be ferocious. Especially at home, the happy confines of Ford Field with a raucous crowd. Famous Jameis, known for throwing interceptions. DJ Reed is back. It's time, boys, to get back on the right track. polish it up, hone it down, get ready to rock and roll because you got a quick turnaround. You got a short turnaround before the Packers come to town for that Thanksgiving Day Classic. And then we have a little mini bye built in. But that slip up against Philly last week really hurt us, guys. We're really going to have to bounce back, really going to have to. Look, I'm saying it. I'm not saying it just to say it. I'm saying it because it is what I believe. We got to win out. We cannot allow any more games to slip away. Quit playing with your food. Put your foot on the throat of the G-men and keep the pressure there all day long. All right? We're going to go get this big W, guys. Wingo has been a healthy scratch all season as well. That's true, dude. That's true. Congratulations on the parlay, hat and beard. Also, I'm sorry for the hot takes. If the parlay sucks, don't apologize, Kane. Honestly, dude, I don't think there's been a game where I haven't put Montgomery in a parlay at some capacity, dude. So don't worry about it, brother. If it hits, it's mutually beneficial for all of us. You know what I'm saying, dude? I appreciate you just engaging with the chat, dude, giving us some takes, allowing me to take some of your parlays and make them my own, dude. I really appreciate that. Call me crazy. DJ Reed pick 6. Ooh, Josh Jacobs is injured for the Packers. Let's not hope he stays injured, but let's hope he's not available for the Lions game. I don't like playing against Josh Jacobs because I like the way Josh Jacobs runs the ball. I've already removed Wingo from my mind. Yeah, Wingo is kind of ranking right up there with Josh Pascal, right? At this point, I'd rather see what Hassanin's got. Bring on the hammer. Bring on the Egyptian magician. And put him at fullback where he belongs. Let us go, boys. All right, guys. We're going to get up and get out of here. Appreciate each and every one of you hanging out today. It's been a fun Sunday morning, guys. Get your workouts in. If you got time, maybe do a little scripture, get into it. It is Sunday. It never hurts. Get ready for the game, guys. I'm about to go lock in. Hat and Boobs is making some yummy little snacks for us. We're having she got these nice little bread, it's not quite a hoagie roll, but not quite. Yeah, it's something from the bakery there at Meyer. I think I don't know. It's something, but it's really good if you slice it and then you put a little oil on, a little olive oil and a little bit of seasoning with some butter and then some cheese. Toast that up with some cheese bread. She's gonna make us some cheese bread for some snack during the game, and then she's making me a hot honey chicken sandwich for dinner. I can't friggin' wait. I love hot honey chicken sandwiches, guys. So let's have our Trey Wingo. Damn, Detroit. Mr. Troy City, you caught me off guard with that one, dude. Oh, you caught me. I was right in the middle of my spiel and everything, guys. Got me dead in my tracks, dude. Damn. Pascal actually sees the field when he's healthy. He just never really healthy. He's a Davin Poop 2.0, 100% Rick C. All right, guys, have a good rest of your day. Hopefully we're going to get a big dub, guys. We'll be right back here tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. or 10 a.m. 11 a.m. What the hell's wrong with me? At 10 a.m., we'll have our victory red shirt on, guys. We're going to be ready to rock and roll. Tiger Woods, there's another influence, guys, that no one talks about. I wear red shirts on Mondays or the day after that we win because Tiger Woods wears his red shirts when he wins because it's his victory shirt. So that's why I do that. Guys, have a good rest of your day. Stay out of trouble. We'll catch you tomorrow. I've been Hat and Beard. You've been attentive audience. Until then, bonga bonga. Frig off.